Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. So digging in now, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Down the third baseline. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. One strike now from Cole. Ground ball right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Taken there by Cabrera. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. At the plate, Michael Brantley looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Michael.
Here comes the first
Brantley.
pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. First delivery to him on the way.
The designated hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick is after it. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Howie Kendrick goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Zimmerman.
And he fouls this one off. Grounder down the line at third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Kurt Suzuki.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman, who's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Alex.
First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros striding in, Victor Robles, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Pitch is popped up. Cole moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, number 44.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The left fielder,
so 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now in the box, Howie Kendrick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. His first homer so far in the series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 strike now from Cole. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bet and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers. Doing it in style.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Eaton going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a chopper to third. Bregman has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Victor Robles. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Number 44.
Into the box now, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A play at the plate, and he's safe. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to center field. Robles is there. Let's see if they test it. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now a curveball misses inside. Lined into right, a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. 1 run scores. And he's in safely at third as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Rendon is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Again, he sends it out of play. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Now back, left field.
Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer is right there, 1 down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he is in there.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Kendrick, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on a line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Brantley.
Drilled down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Third baseman number 2. Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Here's a shot to left field and deep. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Settling in now.
And is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate,
44.
number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Now batting. The catcher.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Rendon charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Correa in the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D-Roy, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now.
Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress.
And he's in safely to third as they also push across. To score to make it a 1-run game. In now is Adam Eaton. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Comes set and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Turner, the runner at third with no outs. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gurriel is over and he puts it away for the first out. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The third baseman, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Juan Soto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Reddick is going to have room out there as he puts this. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Turner retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it, and he went around, so that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Eaton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Leading off for the Nationals.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Well, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first base.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. Last time through was a base hit. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner into shallow center, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Eaton in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Robles. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead things off.
For Washington, the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Hit down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting. The shortstop,
Roberto Ozuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's the first pitch on the ground to the right side. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And with it, they've taken the lead here in game 1. Ready once again, Adam Eaton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Bregman is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there, as it's a double play turn to retire.
leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos.
Daniel Hudson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for Washington, number 44.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. Eaton is there. One away.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Astros are down to Robinson Chirinos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Ball 2 now. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. .2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in now, Josh Reddick. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Popped up. Hudson shading to his right. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So a big moment in the ball game here. George Springer, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1. Here it is. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The set and the 3-1 pitch, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Doolittle A rare South Dakota-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Last strike now for Houston. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World